Hey y'all, this is Brett. I was just thinking about a subject that I would like to talk to you about in regards to sex and nudity. And a lot of people might want to turn the video off at this point because they're just not ready to hear this. And that would be because they have this mindset that has adhered to the mainstream mindset, which is that something is wrong with being naked and that there is something wrong with sex, especially if you have sex with more than one person. Now, yes, there are some hazards in these regards, like you might catch an STD, or you might make someone pregnant that doesn't want to be, or you don't want them to be pregnant. But if you use your head, and you use your intuition, and you are a righteous person. Now that does not mean religious, because religious has become a bad word. At least here in Asheville, where I live, people are not grooving, a lot of people are not grooving with the religious mindset. Why? Because it's largely false. Now, yes, a lot of religions can do some beautiful things, but they are very dogmatic in their thinking in regards to sex and nudity, in regards to art oftentimes, and in regards to politics, and they are generally not any healthier than anybody else or living longer. Typically, I do not think that people that eat organic food are generally religious very much. And so, really, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing at all wrong with nudity. And I see a lot of skin. In fact, nudity is very healthy. If you get outside and you want to get some vitamin D, you got to get naked. If you want to connect to the earth, you've got to take your shoes off. If you want to have sex and make another human being, you have to take off your clothes, at least to a degree. And so, you know, this is one of the things that makes religion an unpalatable thing for a lot of people, because a lot of people like myself are adhering to the truth in life, and the truth is that it feels good to rub skin against other skin, and it's wonderful to have an experience, a sexual experience with more than one person, just like it's wonderful to have an eating experience with more than one kind of food. There's absolutely no difference. Get that in your head. And when you were little, you were naked a lot of the time, a lot more of the time, and people thought, oh, well, that's innocent, it's just a little penis, and it's just a little vagina, whatever you want to call it, dick, pussy, whatever you want to call them. I don't care. It really doesn't matter. It's just a body part. But when you were little, people thought that you were innocent. Well, I've got news for you. You're still innocent, sort of. Now, if your body doesn't look really all that great, then you might not want to show it to a lot of people because it's just not very attractive. But if you still look good, then you do. You want to show it, you know. You want to, if you have a nice car, and that's a terrible example for me. If you have a nice garden and you take pictures of it and you send it to a magazine, or you invite friends over to take a look at your garden, because you're proud of that garden and you want to show it off. And if you've got a nice body, then you also want to show it off. You want to go to a nude beach. You want to go to a nudist colony. You want to go out and make videos on YouTube of your bod naked. Mine is getting better, and it's going to get better and better and better. And more people are going to tune in to me because I know that you are what you eat. And you are what you think. And you are what you do and what you connect to. And I'm telling you, sexually it's good to connect with really great people. Financially, it's good to connect with really great people. Garden-wise, connect with John Kohler on YouTube. He knows a lot about stuff. I mean, my dad told me a long time ago, connect, get hooked up with the people that are really great in your life. Actually, I'll tell you what he really said. He said that you should connect with the people that are successful, he said. Now, he was thinking, my accountant father was thinking largely in terms of money. But it goes a lot farther than just money. Connect with people that have it going on in any way that you also want to have it going on. And so, on that note, I'd like to ask you to subscribe because I've got it going on in a lot of ways. And now a lot of you may think that that sounds conceited. Well, it is somewhat conceited, but I'm just telling the truth. I'm not shitting you. I've got a lot of good things going on in my life, and I'm very happy. And it keeps getting better and better and better. So, if you're into the natural, okay, that's what I am largely, a naturalist. And that does not mean that I don't use some petroleum products because they are somewhat natural. I'm not going to go off on that tangent right now, but I will. And if you're subscribed, then you'll get to watch that video because you'll see it. So the moral to this video is, the truth is that sex and nudity are good. I'm not shitting you. You know this. You know this is true. You know how good it feels. And if you haven't been naked outside, you better go out and try that because it feels really good too. I go out and sunbathe totally freaking nude. Now, I do it downtown. But people aren't ready for this. People aren't ready. That's why I said in the beginning of this video, if you're not ready to hear this stuff, then turn it off. Because I don't want to offend you. I'm just here to tell the truth. So, I'm wishing you a good day and all great things coming your way.